Today I'm going to show you an ultimate computer built by Asmarina. It's a gaming case I have here to show you. So, and then we go through the details. This is from Cooler Master CM Storm Sniper. It's one of the good cases they built, and it's been around for about more than a year. But we have choose this because it's a good quality and it has all the features we're looking for. Let's have a look inside. You can see inside there is a big space and plenty of room to fit the motherboard, standard or a high-end motherboard. And you can see this area is for the CPU, where you can fit the CPU inside the motherboard. So you have room, big room to for cooling. Now, one of the features with this as well is the trays. We have here plenty of room. It's easy, it's a screwless trays, and you don't have to worry about the screws. So this is a good system. And we have three 200 mil fans. You can see the top and the front, and there is the side, which I move it aside. Now, with regard the graphic cards and other parts, it will be easy to install, and there is heaps of room, and you can see this area is designed for the power supply. That's where it would fit. The front would look like this. You can see the mesh design is very cool. The top also, it's really a very good case in a way. It's designed to have a very good tidy wires. There is a gap here, which is very good. You don't see this with standard cases. So we have really a good room here to put the cables and tie them. So it looks really nice. Now let's move on and talk about the motherboard we choose, which is this one. It's from Gigabyte. It's actually one of the best motherboard available today with socket 1366. It has the capability to go up to 24 megabyte of RAMs, and you can see there is 6 slots here. We have PCI 16 slots and PCI 2.1. So this one is designed for Crossfire, and we will talk about that a little bit more. With regard the USBs, we have USB 3 and USB 2. It's an SLI, a high-end motherboard with a high-definition delivery of capability of using audio, and it supports also RAID. We see here there is the SATA, where you have the South Bridge and North Bridge. So we'll talk about that when I talk with the RAID hard drive. So one of the cool things with this computer as well, we can see here we have all the components. It comes packed, so you don't need to get additional screws or anything. It's all available to fit and set up the motherboard. With regard the CPU heatsink and the CPU we're going to use i7 Intel 950. This is one of the best processor available from Intel today. So, and it comes with a heatsink inbuilt inside the box, but we decided to go with a different model, Nota brand, which is you can see this it's really massive, but it will fit nicely in this case. And one of the main feature of this heatsink, it has 6 heat pipes, and it's really cool. It has 2 fans. You can see middle and the front. So this is will position like this inside the motherboard and will blow the air out. So that's very good for the cooling system. Now it comes with, that's the box. So we have the manual, and we have the other bits and pieces. So you have the thermal paste, you have the wires and cables. So, and it's actually, it comes as well with the other parts to fit, which is, you can see, this is where we use to fit the CPU. So that's to fit the heatsink and to set up the CPU cooling. Now let's talk about the other parts we have. We actually, with regard the hard drive, we had to choose the G.Skill SSD, the high-speed 2.5-inch hard drive. So this is a solid-state hard drive to make the computer extremely fast and efficient to run Windows 7 64-bit professional. That's what we're going to install. Now, with regard the graphic cards and power supplies, we're going to use Zotac graphic card, and it comes with GTX 580 with 1 gig, 1.5 megabyte or 1.5 gig of RAM. It supports dual DVI and HDMI. It has all the features we will need to run this as a gaming, but we're going to install this not as SLI. So I'll just put this aside for a bit and take the graphic card out. Okay, let's have a look. That's a graphic card, and you can see it has two for powering the graphic card, two plugs, 6 pins and 8 pins, and you have the connection here. It comes also with other cable, and you have this HDMI mini to standard, and the VGA to DVA, the analog and digital. It comes with the manual. So this is what we're going to install. The power supply we decided to go with is Cooler Master 750 watt. It supports this computer. So we will have the scenario, we will have this graphic card with this power supply. The reason why we choose this, because we don't need to go higher. There is no need to do that because we're going to install only one video card at this stage. But if the case is different and we need to put two graphic cards, we maybe need to have a higher power supply. This is the other part we're going to install is a Blu-ray, DVD from LG. So this is another cool stuff. With regard to the hard drive, I'm going to explain to you. We have the setup will be, we're going to use 1 terabyte Western Digital 2 of these hard drives as a RAID. The reason why we're going to do the RAID, because this motherboard is support the RAID, and we have here the Southbridge from the chipset, which it comes with two chipset, Gigabyte and Marvel, and both they can be configured to use the RAID. So we're going to maximize this computer speed and efficiency, and also to make sure it's working in very good performance to use the RAID configuration. So that's all for now, and I'll have to get back to you with regard the details of the setup when I complete the setup. Thank you for listening.